Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is your 6 p.m. wrap. The Philippine National Police enters the second phase of its anti-illegal drugs campaign. A briefing on Project Double Barrel Alpha obtained by Rappler shows police will need to round up more than 300,000 supposed drug personalities before the year ends. The PNP is targeting 334,137 people on the watch list by December 2016. In the last 4 months, police conducted more than 32,700 anti-illegal drugs operations. President Rodrigo Duterte repeatedly states more than 3 million Filipinos are either addicted to or have tried illegal drugs. But the Dangerous Drugs Board puts the number at a much lower 1.8 million. A Philippine National Police's purchase of over 26,000 assault rifles from the United States may not push through. A Reuters report says the U.S. State Department stopped the sale because Senator Ben Cardin, quote, was reluctant for the United States to provide the weapons given concerns about human rights violations in the Philippines. This comes as the Philippines pivots to China away from the United States. But Philippine Senator Ping Lacson downplays the situation. He says, quote, we do not stand to lose anything except one less gun store to choose from. Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak begins an official visit to China where he will sign what he describes as a significant defense deal. The move is seen as a potential strategic shift in ties with the United States, triggered by Najib's frayed relations over a corruption scandal. The U.S. Justice Department in July seized more than $1 billion in assets allegedly purchased by Najib's relatives and associates using stolen money. This marks another potential blow for the U.S.'s pivot toward Asia shortly after Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte made that pivot to China. U.S.-Malaysia relations warmed after decades of periodic distrust when Najib took office in 2009. The Philippines is the third most optimistic economy out of 37 countries. The Grant Thornton International Business Report says optimism stands at 84% in the third quarter of 2016, far above the average of 42%. Still, that's a 10% drop from the second quarter optimism, which was up as high as 94%. Local firms are also the second most optimistic in revenues after Sweden. With exports being the main driver, the Philippines ranked 9th with a score of 58% in the third quarter of the year. Analysts say the optimism is also partly because of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, integration. Canada will start welcoming a minimum of 300,000 immigrants annually in 2017 to ease economic pressures linked to an aging population. The figure still falls short of expectations after a report released late October proposed a 50% increase to 450,000 immigrants annually. More than half of immigrants will be job seekers and investors admitted under an economic class. The remainder of the newcomers will include spouses, children, or parents of naturalized citizens, refugees, and others admitted on humanitarian or compassionate grounds. 2016's influx of immigrants was boosted by the urgent resettlement of about 30,000 Syrian refugees. Newly crowned Miss Earth 2016, Katherine Espín is hurt and shocked by allegations made by Miss Earth Philippines' Imelda Schweighart. She says, I don't know why she said that because we were friends during the pageant. We were roommates. A video of Schweighart telling fans Espín's nose, chin, and breast are fake went viral online. In an interview with ABS-CBN, Espín says she had, quote, never done anything to her face. This is not the first time Schweighart was involved in a controversy. She previously had to apologize for comments made to Miss Austria about Adolf Hitler and comments about President Rodrigo Duterte doing what she called Hitler stuff in the Philippines. That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Join us again tomorrow for the day's top news. I'm Maria Ressa. Remember, tomorrow begins today.